Don't believe the lie. Look me in my eyes. I'm gonna be scared of me. Please don't be scared. And zone front center. That's what's up. I was watching the Drake documentary. Man, do you know that this is a sidebar? Do you know how many? Damn, that motherfucker Drake got hella albums with hella hits. That motherfucker made the chart pours over. What did they say? Over 115 times he didn't make the top 100 charts. So when I was thinking of my own GOAT list, would Drake be there? Well, truth of the matter is, a lot of people don't listen to Drake. But the truth of the matter is, a certain genre of people do listen to Drake, and they still there. Is Drake a GOAT? Yeah, yeah. And I'll admit it. Yes. Roscoe, what's up, man? See, this is something that what I'm gonna talk about, something that I know, something that I know, but don't speak on a lot. Like people want to see speak on drama and all that. They want to see that. Rest in peace, Savage Studio. So let me address this real quick. Some people, like, why would you post that on your channel? Why not? Don't change nothing. Ain't gonna. If I post this video, it's not gonna bring him back alive. It's not. I made the decision to do an interview with Savage back then during COVID. So why would I not post it now? See, that's the thing. I don't like contradicting myself. I really don't. Like, especially if you acting like you got a strong stance on something, but yet. So like I said, I always say, like I can sit here and act like I got a real problem with all dropouts when the fact of the matter is I don't. I don't. I don't have no problem with you just because you a dropout. That's no. Like those that know me know. Like there's reasons. There's various reasons people drop out. Various reasons. And if we in the pen and you got this car over here, this car over here, this car over here that are mainliners, do you think we concerned why that Paisa over there in the corner dropped out? No, we're not concerned about him. He did his. We don't even care. Now, if it was a black that dropped out, we're gonna investigate to the fullest. But and then this is real facts. But the Mexicans, we're not worried about them in prison as far as being dropouts. Because when the flowers and the structures got into it, somebody was gonna be a dropout anyway. Do that make him any more or less of a northerner in the eyes of a northerner black? I mean, a black from up north? No, no. That's the last thing we want to hear over here. You're right. You're right. We ain't played Drake over here ever. But no. But that's the thing. Like I can't sit here and act like I'm mad when my best friend in Vacaville was a dropout northerner. I didn't have no problems with him then, so why am I have problems with him now? So all it is, it to me is a video. Everybody all Everybody like to unconsciously push their beliefs and things on people. They like to. Sometimes people be susceptible. Sometimes you gotta do your thing with respect. With respect. All right. Anyhow, let's get back to it. So, as humans, we all have traits, right? We all have these traits. These traits are seductive traits and unseductive traits. Let's start with the unseductive traits. And I'm not going to give you a whole ass lecture or sermon on it. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to give you a little bit and show you where to go find out what are your unseductive traits. So I can say the one that we're going to talk about, this one is the windbag. The windbag. Enzo, can you Google windbag, please? And then put the definition so I could post it up. Broadway, I think it's your mic. Definitely your mic. Can you hear me, Enzo? Let's see. Yeah, everything I got turned up. So, all right. Can you hear me now? Good. All right. Enzo, help me out. Windbag. But I'm gonna just tell you what I think about it. Windbag. That's a person. Okay, let me describe it. You ever been around a person that just never stops talking? Like they just never stop talking. They think they funny. They think they smart. God, they just keep on talking. Matter of fact, I'm about to get the computer now. Because I'm telling you, it's very important to know what your unseductive character traits are. Because in this day and age, a motherfucker's not gonna tell you, dude, you talk too much. Dude, you're not funny. You're not gonna tell you. Like some people have insecurities and they be peeking all the time. Let's see. Yes, they be peeking. So say somebody's having a bad day and you're a windbag, you're a talk a lot. You're gonna make somebody's bad day go to a worse day, and then the fact that they're not even gonna tell you that you're being a windbag. All right, so let's as Black Michael Blackson says, Google it. Google it. All right. Respects to everyone watching now for the show. Thank you, babe, for coming through. All right. Hey Google, I just learned a new thing. Well, it ain't new. It's hella old actually. But my phone got cracked. So the sensitivity is off. So I realized I gotta talk to Google. All right, windbag. All right, windbag. This is the value. A person who talks at length but says little of value. A person that talks at length but says little of value. I know I got some windbag in me. That's why I keep people around that's gonna tell me, "Hey man, you doing with the windbag though? What's your windbag?" Okay, now unseductive traits. All right, so I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you six habits of unseductive people, types of people. Six habits. All right, number one. Number one, tightness. Tightness. Well, sometimes being cheap ain't cool. Sometimes being cheap ain't cool. And I had to learn this the hard way. Like I really like went to the jewelry store, and the jewelry store gives you these nice pendants, right? But they give you a cheap ass chain. A cheap ass chain with a nice pendant. After about the third one like that, I finally got it. She kept telling me, babe, my hair is getting caught up in this chain. And when I try to take the hair out, the cheap ass chain break. I was being a little tight. I was. I was looking for the stuff for sale. My bad. I was being tight. That is an unattractive quality right there. She wanna know that you got her back or that you can have her back if need be. So if you come in the door and you buying cheap soda, she know it's gonna be a wonderful cheap life. Mainly because cheapness is kind of in you. Even though I like the bargain and all that, let me even say it different. Class. Somebody the way somebody with class looks at somebody with no class. Somebody with no class don't even really know class exists. They just know they ain't fitting in right or they ain't gelling. All right. Another unseductive or unattractive personality is called bruteness. A brute. A brute is like a conqueror. A brute is like a savage. No rules, plunder, pillar. Like a brute, just brute gonna fart at the table, burp in church. He makes his own rules. He's a brute. The thing about brutes though is the way you know you a brute is because your girl done told you many times, like I can't take you nowhere. Like if people tell you that, if people tell you that, I can't take you nowhere. Most likely you a brute. And these anti-seductive or anti-attractive personality traits, this doesn't mean you're not bad. This doesn't mean you're a bad person or nothing like that. It just means you have an area of opportunity to where to start to make yourself a more pleasant person. instead of being cheap and being a brute and bullying everybody. A brute is a lifetime bully until he gets humble. Bulldozing your way through situations, forcing what you want on others. Hold on. Bulldozing your way through a situation and forcing what you want on others. That's a brute, because that means that you ain't really taking it to the other side. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? All right. Y'all can hear me. Nah, it went dead. Somebody else was calling. Baby, it was that was them insurance people. The insurance people that called yesterday about the car. All right. Let me double back. Let me double back one time to the windbag. I'm gonna actually read to you what it says about the windbag. Oh, it's funky like underwater. Try the ear pad. All right, I got a better idea. They calling again. Hold on 1 second. Motherfucker called and said it's Frank there. I don't know damn Frank. All right, so how did my mic sound? How my mic sound? It's just when your phone's here. Okay, cool. All right, so windbag. I'm gonna just because I gotta kind of because windbag is mine. That's my area where I need to work on myself as well. But we've all met somebody who talks too much. They don't know when other people simply aren't interested in what they're saying or when to stop their incessant talking. Windbags lack a key skill which is paramount to many situations in life. This is important. They lack the ability to read expressions, tone, or body language. They can't read a room or the atmosphere in between. That means you'll walk in a wind. They mean they windbags so consumed with themselves they will walk in a room and the room will be tripping. Maybe somebody just died. And they gonna walk in the room and they gonna go in and start talking, spark up a conversation about the Giants. They gonna go spark up a conversation about 9/11 at a wedding. Like they don't get it. That's the windbag. All right, here's another trait. Complaining all the time. There is no quicker way to turn people off. Hold on 1 second. All right, please tell me my mic is good. Checky, check, check, check. Checky, check, 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 check. I'm gonna let y'all in on something. I'm learning as I'm speaking this shit. I'm seeing some of my anti attractive traits. I didn't turn a lot of y'all off. That's why the numbers go from 17 to 2. because I get into my windbag mode, huh? No, I'm just playing. All right, all right. So another one we got. So what we got? We got tightness, cheapness. We got being a brute, bullying your way through life, just stumbling and punking people and just bruting. That the thing about a brute is that life expectancy ain't long. Like the brute, they eventually meet their match, or the people get together and they off with his head. So being a brute, expectation ain't low. All right, being a windbag, we covered that. Complaining all the time. Thing about complaining all the time is that it shows how a person that complains all this time shows how selfish they are. They're complaining all the time. They're actually really selfish. You know why? And I and here's the thing. Here's the thing about knowing how to use complaining all the time in the right situation. For me, like if I see somebody I know that is always negative or something like that, and they're approaching me, and I see it on their face, I'm gonna just have a bigger problem than theirs. As soon as they come and get to man, I'll be like, shit, man, the muck, man, and I go and launch into my own problem and head theirs off. That's a good way of using it. But for the most part, somebody that complains all the time, they're they're keeping you out of their real them because they're backing you up with all these complaints. Every time you talk to them, something is wrong. They're backing you up with all these complaints. That's the improper use of being selfish. All right. Overly sensitive. Overly sensitive. This is a good one. I probably need to read an excerpt out of this. People who are oversensitive are difficult to be around. Oversensitive. They can't take a joke or see the fun side of life. So life doesn't have to be that serious. It's important to be easygoing enough to be able to laugh at yourself. And if this is something, and this is something that the oversensitive types just can't do, like they can't laugh at themselves. How many people you know are just so damn serious they can't laugh at themselves every once in a while? I mean, like I did that stupid shit. I did that stupid stuff. So why I can't? I really sure did, man. I bit my nail off. I didn't have no damn weed one day, and it got real. I don't, y'all, man. Look, weed withdrawals is real. I'm telling you. As soon as I don't have no weed, I wake up in the morning. I ain't got no weed. The first thing going is my nails, and I bit the hell out of my index finger, and that motherfucker is swollen and infected now. I did that stupid shit. I really did. I really did. You're supposed to wash your hands like 8, 9, 10, 12, 11 times a day. I felt it starting to hurt. Now my finger got a heartbeat in it. And it's look at that. Look, see that? Y'all see that? That motherfucker is infected. That is my finger looked like a pink jelly bean. All right, back to being overly sensitive. They overreact to the slightest of things, overreact to the slightest of things, often to the surprise of everyone else. That means like that time when you seen that dude trip out and he didn't even have to. Like, and I'm speaking general to everybody, like, cause you always seen it. Like situation with dude trip out, you be like, damn, that motherfucker overreacted like a motherfucker. Why you do that shit? They wasn't even tripping on him. Man, that's crazy. That's the being overly sensitive. I'm guilty of that, but I'm overly sensitive to certain people because their happiness can damn near build or destroy my day. So I be overly sensitive sometimes to how they feel. All right, and here's another one. Here's the last one I'm gonna leave y'all with. This is a tough one. For some it's easy, but for some it's hard as shit. But it's being a suffocator. That is the last of the anti-attractive, anti-seductive character traits. Like being a suffocator, like you always around. Yeah, I know. I'm a suffocator. I just realized that. But I know how to get space and be not around. So in my ways, that's how I balance my suffocativeness sometimes. But in order to grow in a relationship, you need a certain level of distance that with respect that complements each other. All right, that is it. That is my rant. Um, Let me see. Broadcast info. Hold on. Yeah. No band guess. General. All right. Link posted. I would love for somebody to come on while I smoke my last and final blunt before I start my day. I'm smoking on some weed again. Once again, this weed right here is called jealousy. I smell jealousy. I smell jealousy. Dun, 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 dun. What? What? You want to see yourself? All right, I gotta get my last and final blunt. The link is posted. Feel free to hit the link. I appreciate y'all. Be right back. I did tell her that my finger reminded me because my finger got a heartbeat right now. Like I could hear my pulse or feel it or something in my finger. She said, "Keep that ET finger." I got an ET finger because that.
Dirt, you want me to call the ambulance for you?
No, they're gonna try to take my finger. I'm gonna just dip it in alcohol.
Nah, just call the ambulance. You know, so I hear a whole lot of fucking wah wah going on already. What's wrong with you, guy? I don't know what happened to you. What'd you do to your finger?
I bit
Stick
it.
it in a form. Did you stick it in a foreign place?
Nah, I hear the dogs barking.
He probably
Got,
muted my
got,
mic.
huh?
Mute my mic or what?
Uh.
Oh,
No, I
maybe pick
heard
up.
Drina scream. I heard Drina screaming,
Oh,
and we got them dogs that run around. They as soon as they hear a sound or see another dog, no matter how big they is, they be running out there trying to. And then one
all
day
right.
they gonna end up in a dog mouth.
With balls and shit.
The little one, the little gray one.
Yeah.
She don't know how, man. We didn't have to pull her away from like two of them in the last week, but not out the mouth though.
Well,
I,
I mean,
I think the cat taught her a lesson though. She was on her,
cats will fucking beat that ass.
and she got a baby.
I've seen it too many times. So what's
So how's
cracking?
your
How you
week?
living? My
Oh,
week
I'm good.
is fucking amazing as ever. You know, I was at a funeral and everything else. So
Uh,
hey, thing is it's all right because everything's good. But right now, I'm really pissed off, Dirt, and I'm gonna tell you why.
no,
My
you
damn.
telling the world. You telling the world why?
All right, well, listen, world. If Keurig, if you're listening, you motherfuckers need to step your game up. I've been through fucking 10 of your piece of shit machines already, and now I can't have my goddamn coffee this morning, and I gotta look at Dirt. Okay, there's my rant.
You know what?
But talk to me.
I think you always get that dirt. I don't think
I
you
always,
like to share that dirt.
I don't like to stare at Dirt.
No, you don't like to
I don't
share
mind
that
it
dirt.
sometimes. Oh, share
You
that
like,
Dirt?
you
Yeah,
like, you
no.
like, you be like, you're my doctor. You not just,
Yeah, piece of shit. Yeah. So how was your funeral service? The one for Savage?
oh, man, it was good, man. Had lots of top ramen. Shit, they made
Mhm.
spreads and shit. It was good, man.
Too bad it took so
They
long.
had, there was a lot of flaming hot Cheetos around,
Too
like
bad
in
it took.
memory,
What do you think?
huh?
Said too bad it took so long though, huh?
I would never speak like that. You know, I don't propagate no hate, living or dead.
I don't propagate hate either, but I hate that motherfucker. He got what he got.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I don't wish death on
You
nobody.
know, you want that
I,
unfortunate. It is unfortunate that they waited so long. You know, that's all. That's the only unfortunate part. But hey, better late than never. Oh shit.
I remove myself, dear Lord, from anything like that would put me in your not in your favor.
He's he don't like chomos either. Trust me.
Amen.
Amen. He sure don't. But the beauty of God is, Dirt, is this right here. I'm going to repent for it, and He's going to forgive me. Okay. I'm going to do it with a pure heart one day. I'm not going to do it now because right now I don't repent for it. Um, but one day I probably might have a change of heart. And when I do, I'm going to repent and it's going to be, I'm going to be right there with you. So you may as well live it up for a minute and say, fuck that fucking piece of shit.
Nope, because I wouldn't have said it to him. Because I don't
I
know,
would, and I
I
did.
didn't pay enough attention to him as a human being to develop hate.
Oh, yeah, well, I did.
Like I
I
developed.
did. He
Well,
blocked me. You
I
know, he
would.
tried
Okay,
to tell me that,
hold on. Before I go holier than thou, let me backtrack
yeah,
and
you
say
got him fucking exiting out
I
of here.
did make
But
a
go
couple
ahead.
videos when he switched up and I seen it. And matter of fact, I think the video was called "Fuck Stabbing Studio." I
Yeah,
think that's
well,
what it was called.
do you
But that
remember
was when
when
he
he
had the
fucking
flag
pushed
and
him out?
was walking down. Remember, he was marching and shit.
Yeah,
Right after
yeah, I
that,
do. He could have got
that
some
was when
balls
I
fucking
did that.
stabbed in
Yeah,
his chest. But it's all right. So one time he was
But
pushing
I'm
all
just
this
saying, like,
anti-gang shit, right? He's Mr. Fucking. I tried to support this dude in the beginning, and he was pushing his anti-gang bullshit. You know what I mean? Then the next day he was a 2-5, and then now he's anti-gang. And I said, look, homie, I said, if this is the case and you're anti-gang, why the fuck are all the E's in your name replaced with threes? You know what I mean? That shit's contradicting what the fuck you're pushing. You know what I mean? You can't be sitting here saying you're anti-gang, but you got all the E's whacked out with threes. And he fucking blocked me, and that was it. And then I read the police report about the fucking him fucking licking seats and shit. So I was cool. So that's that.
oh,
And then I heard this infamous video that we all heard. I'm not going to speak on it. You know what I mean? We all heard that video, and we all knew that his fucking days were numbered. So
wait, what? Are you talking about the
I'm not talking about anything. I'm not speaking on it.
the
You know
three
what I'm talking
letters?
about, huh?
Three letters?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Sir.
He said, "I'm not going there. That's a whorehouse."
Nope. Yeah, that's you can't be fucking flapping your gums all over the internet and think you're not going to get knocked down when you're already greenlit anyways. Just for being a fucking DO. So, having said that, the floor is yours. Take it away. I just wanted to make sure you know where I stand on that, in case you didn't hear my voice message.
How come you wouldn't have called me and told me that?
Because when I opened the thing and saw his face looking at me, I wanted to fucking punch it.
Wow. See, I think that's a little
I'm
overly
already tired of
sensitive.
everybody publicizing it like myself right now. I should just shut the fuck up because I'm just making them more famous. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
because I didn't say nothing about him.
No, you sent me a link to your video with his picture on it, and when I opened it, I wanted to
No,
throw
no,
my
no,
phone.
no, no. I'm talking no, this live. See, this live, we was talking about something entirely different. We wasn't talking about Savage. I had intentions not to talk about him because I was done with it. So that was your agenda, not mine. Can I get a witness? Can I get a witness? And I don't want y'all to think. I don't want y'all to think that I in any way advocate anything that guy did as a human. My dealings with him was not on no weird shit. That was my dealings with him. So outside of that, I wasn't part of the. I mean, outside the couple of videos I seen, I waited till I had a problem and made a couple of videos. But I just seen how quick he switched up, and I felt that he was a racist too. So those are my issues with that guy. But I went on like we was two people in the night, came through, did two videos, gone like a rapper collaboration almost. Rappers collaborate all the time. They be like this. So that's what that was. Now, dead can't hurt nobody. So I ain't never been a bully. I ain't never been that type. So I ain't go like once you knock a person down, once he on the ground, man, he on the ground. And when you commence to stomping them while he already knocked out on the ground, that's when you become something else. That's why I respect MMA fighters and all that. Fighters, period, because they have to know when to stop. They gotta know when to stop. Because just think, you knock a motherfucker out, bam. Just think if there was no referee. You knock a motherfucker out, bam, he sleep. And you continue to punch and pummel him because there's no referee to stop you. And then at that point, it becomes overkill or a murder when really it could have just stopped at the knockout. It's done. That was the human thing to do. He's dead. What about CB? Hit the link. Hit the link, CB, because I want to know. I don't know about the one way street. Tell me about it. What's up, Matt? What about one way street? What's on that list? Okay, one way street, one way street, one way street. You wasn't done with it. One way streets. That's the brute. That's the brute.
Hey, hey,
Hey. Okay, so
I-
are you talking about the brute?
I'm talking about one-way street motherfuckers that expect you to do everything for them, but don't reciprocate and do anything in return for you.
Okay, so here we go. Brutes generally don't have the patience or foresight to take anyone else's feelings into account and then force what they want by steamrolling over everybody else. Nobody likes a brute, don't be one.
Okay, I guess that's in the same category.
Or were you referring to tightness?
No, just everything, all in general, all around.
So a one-way street person, right? A lot of
Like,
times people get to that when they get older. They get older because that means that that means that they no longer have the ability to learn. Like they no longer, because they do shit only a certain way. Like they only walk on this side of the street. They only drive this way to work. Because the minute they gotta drive a whole nother way, they fucked up. They do it one way and one way only. But it's the one way that works for them. Well,
I mean, like, say I go out of my way to help somebody out all the time, and then when I need something, it's fuck you.
then you should have learned what you just dealing with a selfish person altogether though. Inconsiderate and selfish. So
Okay, yeah, and considering selfish would be one way street, absolutely. Yes, sir.
yeah, because it's give and take. You helping somebody, I mean, eventually you gotta test them waters, even if it's a GP check. You gotta test them waters and see if it's a two-way street. And if it ain't, then anything that happens after that, you already knew that you was giving and without the expectation of it coming back.
Yeah, and then I guess yeah,
Yeah,
I've
so
definitely shut off a lot of one way street people in my life.
yeah, you gotta test that. You gotta test that thing, man, because some of us are real selfless. Like we give our last to see somebody
You
else
know
happy.
me, I'd give the shirt off my back. You know me by now. You know that. And I
Yeah,
don't
so
ask people for shit. So when I need something and people that I've like helped out and all that, and and they're like, nah, just ignore me. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, fuck me, fuck you harder.
you wasn't well. Yeah, I hate to say it, but like, again, you gotta test that water. So you ain't set up for disappointment.
Yeah, you're right. Thank you, and I will do that in the
Like if
future.
you give me like if you giving all your time and you only get a little bit of their time, how was that fair?
Exactly, like you said,
You gotta be
selfish and
selfish.
inconsiderate.
So But but still, the most important, most valuable thing you can give to another person is time, right? Because you
Yes,
can't get because you can't get it
absolutely,
because you can't get it back.
especially with your children.
Right. So therefore, if you can get away by giving people material stuff and you get to see qualities in them that you don't like, And that's when you beat traffic. But you
True
can't
that.
get mad if somebody that you ain't tested the water tells you no, and you was unprepared for it because you would give them the world. You should have
Exactly.
already kind of knew. There's a
Yeah, so
chance.
that is basically on me. You're right.
There's a
Okay,
chance.
prepare for test, people.
Oh no, you got a different dirt today. You got a Professor Dirt,
I
Professor Dirty.
like Professor Dirty.
Yep. Shoot, tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow. I don't know, but next time I come live, I'm gonna follow up on this topic. I'm gonna keep on going into it because
Well, I'm here for it.
there's a lot of stuff I learned over the years that I keep inside, not on purpose, but just it's just sitting there like something floating in the water.
Right. Yeah, maybe jot things down, write it down when it can pop in your head for your
Nope.
list. Is that what you do with this list?
Nope. I actually just started doing it as soon as I went live. I was started about it. Probably went
Oh, okay. You were
live.
freestyling.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Good job.
Indeed. So the next one that was today was the anti-seductive, anti-attractive traits. Tomorrow we're gonna do the attractive, seductive traits.
Oh, okay. Okay. You, around the
See, I
same
want to make
time,
it
or
to.
you don't know
I
yet?
want to. I want to make it to the live. I want to make the lives where people actually want to watch them back. Because what I learned is, what if as long as people learning, they're gonna watch it back.
Yep.
If they watching a party, they just watching a party. But if it's something that they want to take in, they're gonna watch it again.
And you do give a lot of helpful advice and information.
I
So,
try.
well,
Sometimes,
I've noticed you do it without trying. Sometimes,
huh? I ain't nobody. I just somebody lived. Well, actually,
Schmack.
you know what? It depends. Hey, it depends on the weed I smoke. That's what it is.
Yeah, the creativity and yeah, I hear you. But
Damn, I
uh,
miss.
I gotta get going. But I definitely wanted to come up, especially since you asked me to.
All
And
right,
thank you. And um, do you know? Are you gonna go around the same time tomorrow, or you don't know yet?
don't know yet, but I'll give everybody a adequate enough time to tap in.
Okay, appreciate you. Much
All
love
right.
to you. Much love to Queen Drina, and shout out to the whole Dirty Nation. Love you all. Peace.
Hey, wait. And
Yes.
your channel is you? What's your channel? You didn't tell me that channel.
It's thank you. It's my name CB420 with a green heart before and a green heart after, just like my name in the chat. Do you mind if I post the link, Dirt?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Thank you.
Did you sub to the new channel?
I went to sub, and I'm already subbed.
Yeah, that. Yeah, okay, okay. Because that was the old channel. I just changed the name. So
Oh,
there's some people
okay.
already sub. All
And
right.
because I couldn't find it, I when I saw
Did,
you post your
did you
community
sub me?
tab post, and it says all you said stories by Dirty Weather, but the channel actually says prison stories by Dirty Weather.
Oh, okay. That's why I messed up. Got it.
So it
Got it.
kept
Got it.
bringing me just to the regular Dirty Weather
Did you
916 channel.
did you subscribe to Queen Lit channel?
Oh, I went to in the comments, and I'm already subbed to that channel too.
All
You know
right.
me, I'm on it.
All right. Appreciate you very
All
much.
right,
All right. So
appreciate you. Much love. Peace.
anybody else want to come in? The link is posted before we hit this hour mark. So we got 10 minutes and a quarter blunt. Matthew Alex, my bad. Salute to you, bro. Roscoe, I see you. I'll be venting in San Jose this weekend. Come out and see me. San Jose is far away. Keep that ET phone home finger away from the Understood. I'm gonna get a glove. Nobody likes a one-way conversation. Indeed. Has to be back and forth. All right. Again, I ain't never been a bully. I ain't never been a follower either. Have I always been one to speak my point, make my peace? Yes. That's a form of me feeling suffocation. Like if I ain't allowed to argue my point across, then that's a form of me feeling like suffocation. Anyhow, all right, I'm gonna get up out of here. Appreciate y'all. There go CB's link to her channel. I'll holler at y'all tomorrow. 30. Go.